let's get to Trump. I think that would be the right thing to do. Today, we have news that isn't just Trump-centric, because Albo, our dear Australian Prime Minister...
the Prime Minister of Australia.
That's right. He went over and visited Mr. Donald J himself. And we've got some clips we can jump into of their just wacky, bizarre meeting. Yeah, he flew all the way across the Atlantic, I guess.
Dude, he had to really have it rough in business class, you know. Well, no, they must have their own planes, don't they?
Yeah, well, I mean, in America they have Air Force One.
Yeah, but what's the one for Australia?
Australian equivalent, Kangaroo One or some shit.
Kangaroo One.
Let me try and find
Kangaroo One.
Well, okay, I'll show you guys this promotional video that dropped. And so this was, I think, the biggest sign. So I have this theory, right, when it comes to Anthony Albanese, our Prime Minister, and Donald Trump. I think they're just buddies. I think they're like good friends and they just like each other's company.
I don't see how you can't think that, because like generally, like if you know Mr. Trump, you know that he is incredibly cutthroat, very to the point. If he doesn't, I mean, you'll literally see a little later when we talk about it, if he doesn't even like someone from even Australia, he will say it. So, you know, I think you can't deny it that he's actually a fan of our PM. And to be honest, I know people are saying like it's a bit shady that our PM is like buddies with Donald, but it's like, what are you gonna do? He's been elected. He's the Prime Minister. So
this was made the news recently. Their
Don't tell me. I don't.
That's the shower, I think.
my goodness, I was like, what is that? It's a live show, baby.
We live in a multi-story apartment. Sorry, folks. So this was Trump and Albo recently taking a selfie. And what I think is so interesting...
to have the Prime Minister of Australia.
What I like about this photo is that Trump doesn't do a lot of selfies. This is not like a common Trumpian thing to get selfies with every leader.
He wasn't born in this country.
Look, Albo's got like a whole big-ass smile on his face. But I think Trump was just like, yeah, go on, let's do it, you know?
Well,
you seem to have love for this selfie. What do you think?
He's not going to be president, that I can tell you.
look,
Donald, he's Prime Minister. Come on.
Look, I mean, do I like it? I mean, I think it's funny. I think that, like, you know, Trump is an interesting leader, to put it politely, you know? And look... What I was saying before is, you know, I do think that, like, you know, the leaders are the leaders. America elected him. Our leader has to work with him, you know.
Yes, that's right.
And I generally just think that, like, there's not really much we can do about it. And end of the day, I would rather they were getting along than not. And they got those rare earths.
We work together very much on rare earths, critical minerals, and lots of other things.
Yeah, that's right.
So, you know, I'm so glad we got the rare earths sorted out.
Well, thank you very much, Anthony.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, look.
Thank you, Anthony.
When I woke up and I saw the videos and photos, I'm not going to lie, I found it pretty, you know, pretty amusing. And yeah, the slap.
This moment makes me laugh.
This was a great video, to be fair, because the White House always posts like trash these days. So.
Albo got the Sigma male treatment on the White House page, and they got the slow-mo, Trump and Albo yucking it up, being buddies.
To have the Prime Minister of Australia, a lot of friends over there, and
shaking hands.
One of them right a lot
of friends over there.
So that moment is something we've fixated on, is the little hand slap that Trump does,
which we love.
Thank you, Anthony. You're a good man.
We have a lot of friends over there.
And look, they're just having good times.
Critical minerals and lots of...
There you go.
What kind of a story is he yapping on about?
I don't know. Hey, like what's with the...
And there was a kangaroo right there.
You should have seen it. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah. On the golf course, Donald, you got to see it. Kangaroos jumping everywhere.
You'll love it,
You'd love it. I've really got to consider it.
I know how much you like islands.
I need a kangaroo, Christ. Jeez, I was late to that one. I need a kangaroo boing.
Yes.
Boing.
Yes. No, I love that. But yeah, basically they have, look, the White House posting another country's flag flying in slow motion. This is revolutionary, guys. We don't see this for, you know, Norway or some other shit.
Norway.
Look at that. That's respect.
Well, I
right
said this
there.
at the pub the other night. I think that the thing is with Aussies, like, they are just such a respected country and culture. Like,
Yeah.
everyone always loves the Aussies. Like,
Oh,
whenever
totally.
you hear, like, people talk about them, they're like, yeah, Australia's awesome.
Yeah.
Everyone loves Aussies. Like, they just do. And I think it's because we are just kind of like, we kind of had that, I guess, like, reputation of just being, like, laid back and just pretty, you know, fun.
Partying, partying, yeah. Partying, partying, yeah.
You know, that's kind of our motto.
We
kind of are the work hard, play hard country where it's like, you know, go and do your 9 to 5 and then get on the piss with the boys.
we're laid back, man. We're chill. Like, we're chilling.
Pretty
There
much.
is, and I'm glad we have that international reputation. Trump seems to think so. He did say there was a clip
I'm
from
just
that video.
chilling.
I have a.
I'm just chilling.
We've got some of the Albo clips. Here we go.
Today will be seen as a really significant day in our relationship.
That's right.
So thank you very much, Mr. President.
There's Albo sound bites as well.
And you know what?
We are great friends and we're great allies.
That's right. That's right, Albo. Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
So this
So
was
thank you very much, Mr. President.
this
Okay.
was the moment that was really making headlines. So Kevin Rudd was the former prime minister.
In 07?
Yeah, Kevin '07. Yeah, and
Where's Kevin 27 at?
comeback. Yeah, who knows? Comeback tour.
Not after this.
Exactly. This might ruin his chances. So Kevin '07 is now the what do you call it?
That's
The
not
ambassador
happening.
to Australia. And that means that he is like doing diplomatic shit and representing the country. And I guess when he was prime minister previously, he had dissed on Trump or
If you
something.
said bad,
or-
then maybe he'll like to apologize.
I think it was after he was ambassador, but before he was ambassador, but after he was prime
I
minister.
don't like you either.
I think he slagged off Trump, and then
Yeah.
this moment went down in the Oval Office with Trump sitting next to Albanese. Quite awkward, but let's take a look.
That it's taken 9 months to get this meeting. Have you had any concerns with this administration, with the stance on Palestine, climate change, or even things the ambassador said about you in the past, the Australian ambassador?
I don't know anything about him. I mean, if you said bad, then maybe he'll like to apologize. I really don't know. Did an ambassador
She's
say
like, he's right
something
there.
bad about him? Don't tell me. I don't. Where is he? Is he still working for you?
Yeah.
You said bad?
Before I took this position, Mr. President,
I don't like you either.
It's interesting.
He just smacks his ass down. Like you can
Look.
see, watch Kevin's face. He like
Yeah.
crumbles.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I know. Look, look, if I could say one thing against Albo, look, I don't even think like it's like, when did we become political, show D? Look, I don't think that this is look, I do a live show every week. Dan, maybe get off that.
Oh God, sorry.
Yeah, maybe get off that. Yeah.
My apologies. Oh God.
Maybe nothing bad happened, did it? Nothing
No,
bad can happen, only good can happen.
I was just looking.
Okay, cool. No. Look, I was literally just saying, like, we do a live show and sometimes things slip through the cracks. And
That's right.
that literally just happens. So, look, my point is, you know, I think that, you know, when you are like in such a high position like the PM, I don't know if he should have laughed in that moment, but I think it's just human like nature to laugh. But it was funny. But I could definitely see Kevin Rudd at the end of that meeting being like, "You really kind of stabbed me in the back there, Anthony. I saw you laughing."
What happened there?
Yeah, and like I think when you're around Trump, he's such an insane character that like it's kind of hard not to
Yes.
be thrown off by his antics. So that I do understand. But you know, it's like it. Maybe he shouldn't have laughed, but I mean, the thing is, it was pretty funny.
I
so
think that, I mean, you know, you said this before, Albo's job as prime minister is to be diplomatic with other leaders, and Trump is a bit of a cannonball. That's no
If he said
surprise.
bad, then maybe he'll like to apologize.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a way with words, and he has a way of presenting himself.
Nothing
and I
bad
think
can happen. It can only good happen.
it seems like Albo's found like a good balance of how to handle that and how to
obviously, yeah, he's got Trumpy
deal
on
with
his
him.
side. So.
And I think that's cool. I think it's good that he has almost figured out how to kind of weave this tricky line to walk or whatever, where it's like you manage to stay on his good side. Because the other thing too, Albo's over there for a visit, but you know, when he comes back, like, does he want his domestic agenda to just be all about controversies that he got in while he was overseas? Like, if he can get through this trip and you know, come back and move on to doing the other shit he's been saying he's going to do with Medicare and all that else, like that's good to me. Like, we don't want a distraction with old Trumpy over here. Coming out and making all this tweet storm about our leader. Like, he got through it. They seem friends. They seem to really be getting along. We've got
tweet storm.
Well, that's what he does sometimes when he's angry. You know, he just tweets out a storm about a leader.
A lot of friends over there, and this is one of them right here.
That's what he said about Albo.
A lot of friends over there, and this is one of them right here.
I do wonder if you know, I think that
We are great friends and we're great allies.
I do wonder if, like, when he comes back, he'll be questioned about, you know, comments like that. I don't feel like he can't not be questioned about it. But I voted for Albo. You don't have to say who you voted for, D, if you don't want to. But I'm kidding. I voted for Albo. Like, I like Albo, and like generally, like, I don't really see any issue with it. I think that he did a pretty great job. And again, you got to go to these places and you got to stand up for your country. And I think that he did a really good job. And, you know, it is just kind of funny to see someone like Trump, who is like literally so cutthroat, be kind of like, they became the boys for like a couple of days. Like, you know, and I actually kind of fucked with that.
It was like a buddy comedy. Yeah, look, I mean, I think at the end of the day, it's mostly amounts to just some funny clips. I'm sure most Australians probably saw that little interaction of Kevin Rudd being, you know, roasted by Trump.
Yeah.
And probably most people laughed, you know. I mean, I think the updates is that Albo I think Rudd said that he apologized and that Trump accepted his apology. And Albo said that that's good enough for me and, you know, you don't have to resign. At first, I wasn't sure if he should resign because, you know, he's a diplomat. He's supposed to be there to communicate. And if the president doesn't like you, well, then it's harder to do that job. But Trump has a weird way with people, and maybe
If he
he
said
can
bad, then
joke.
maybe he'll like to apologize.
He could joke around like that, and then I guess they can keep being boys. Like, I don't know. It's kind of I don't know. Like,
I don't like you either. I don't, and I probably never will.
that is tough for Kevin.
Probably
you know?
never will.
I'll never
Because
like you.
even if they do continue working together, like, he's always said that. So
Yeah, that's always gonna dog
he's
there.
always got that to remember that Trumpy boy said that. So
Yeah, you ain't never gonna forget that. That's for sure.
yeah, well,
Well, thank you very much, Anthony.
Well, thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Donald.
that's what our leaders have been up to this week, folks.
Yeah, that's right. That's what
If you must know, they've been up to that.
we've had the lovely pleasure of getting to watch from the sides as they yuck it up, you know, down at the White House, which I see is getting a lot of renovations. But you know, we can talk about that another time. Albo doesn't need to get caught up in that.
Yeah,
you know?
didn't he show Albo the renovation plans? He was like,
Yeah,
and check
Do
it
you
out.
See, we're building something beautiful.
But don't let that stop the yucks. It's going to be a good time.
Didn't they like tear down like a 150-year-old building or something?
Oh yeah, it's bad. The East Wing, I think.
That does suck. What's
I
don't know if
sure.
I don't know if this exists in other countries, but we have like you get places here that are like historically
Heritage buildings.
buildings. Yeah, well, I always forget that name because I used to be in that industry. Do they have that in other places? Heritage buildings and stuff where you literally can't tear it down unless you get like.
I mean, in theory, but if the president said it's getting teared down, then it's.
But
this
doesn't like extend to like an old church or something, or like an old like townhouse. Like this is like. There's like I know I worked in a street in a place called Leaderville in Perth, and the entire street was a heritage site. So you can do renovations.
It just makes it hard. It limits what you can even do. Yeah.
If you want to knock down a wall in your house, it has to go through massive like planning.
You know, once he's built the ballroom, he'll probably make the ballroom a heritage building.
Yeah, he's like
they can never knock down the ballroom.
Yeah, God. Is that for the UFC?
Probably they'll probably have a gala at the UFC afterwards.
Is that next year the UFC?
I think it's the 250th birthday of America, so they say.
Is that next year?
Yes.
Wow.
1776, I think, to 2026.
It's funny because like he's just a huge fan of UFC. It's like he just wants it as close to him as he can. Like,
yeah, well, of course.
I don't really think it has to do with anyone else other than him. He just wants it to be.
Well, why do you think he's building a ballroom? He wants
exactly
to do shit at the ballroom. He wants to have a gala, you know? He wants to do his thing.
And it was a fantastic night. It was really good.
So many people were shaking my hand, and I got to a point I had to say, I can't shake any more hands. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's very germaphobe pilled, so.
All right. Well, thank you, Donald. Thank you, Albo. We've had some good times yucking it up with you guys.
Today will be seen as a really significant day in our relationship.
Yeah, that's right. I think so. Amazing.
Sometimes you do just get along with the most unlikely person, though.
Yeah.
You do sometimes.
That guy that, you know, you should hate, but you just get along.
Well, there's my friend Jimmy in America who I love.
This Jimmy.
He's like super like pro Trump, and we have completely different like political opinions, but we get along really well, and I don't see him any differently.
You can be friends despite,
No, I mean obviously I have my issues, and I tell him that, but I don't think it means we can't be friends. You know, I would like to think so at least.
Nah, you can be pals.
Jimmy, coming to the show soon. Folks.
A lot of friends over there, and this is one of them right here.
Come to the show soon, apparently.
That'll be talking about Jimmy when he comes over. Yeah, look, we I think we've both been open that we're pretty open to people of different political persuasions. You know, I'd be happy to have someone on to talk about, you know, have your friend Jimmy on, talk about Trump and whatever else. I mean, we'll make it fun. We won't get too bogged down in politics.
I mean, he called in the show before, and it was really funny.
We can disagree, and that's okay. We can all have fun.
It was really funny when he called in last time, so I generally would love to have him back on again. But, you know, I guess we'll see if that comes to fruition. I mean, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But
that's life for you.
You know.
He wasn't born in this country.
So we can't have him in the studio. He can only call through on Zoom.
Yeah, well, that's Jimmy for you.